So, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to this very important announcement, something that we are all so proud to have brought to our neighborhood, a new neighborhood slow zone, the first of two very significant slow zones that will be here in our district, and we couldn't be more thrilled. Let me first introduce everybody who's here, and then we'll get into the meat of it. But first of all, we're thrilled to have Queens Department of Transportation Commissioner Delilah Hall here for yet another good announcement in Sunnyside. Joe Connolly, the chair of Community Board 2, and a great leader in this effort. We're thrilled to have him. Debbie Markell, the district manager of Community Board 2, is here. Rachel Time, executive director of the Sunnyside Shines Business Improvement District. Don McCallion, who has many titles, but president of the United 40 Civic Association and member of Community Board 2 are just two of them. He also has the nicest wife, so he's a great husband as well. We want to say that as well. Celia Castellan from Transportation Alternatives is behind me. There she is. I want to welcome her. Many parents from the PS 199 community, many of the children from the PS 199 family, and the leader of that family is Principal Anthony Inzarello, a great leader here at PS 199. Want to recognize him as well. And a point of personal privilege, one of those moms, Arlette here, we graduated Bryant High School together in 1987, so I have to shout out, oh, I'm sorry, I gave the date, I'm sorry. 1997 is when we graduated high school, but that was a long time ago. I'm just thrilled everybody could be here with us, and I want to say that we're going to hear from one of the students from PS 199. All of them are so smart, all of them are so good, and all of them are making many of us so proud. But we're going to hear from Mahisha Mia, which is going to be a real treat, a fifth grader from PS 199, so thank you. So let me just say this briefly, there's nothing more important than keeping our children safe. It really is job number one for me and my office. And I would say that of all the calls, all the emails that we get, it certainly emerged over the 5 years that I've been in office that the single most important thing to parents in our district is keeping traffic slow, calm, manageable, and keeping their children safe. That I hear time and time again. And there's just nothing that we can do as important for the health and safety of our children than keeping them safe on our streets, our sidewalks, and near their schools in particular. So very important. So we've been doing a whole wide range of activities to try and bring more traffic calming measures to the district. Working with Community Board 2 and our neighborhood civic leaders and our business leaders, and with the Department of Transportation. We've had a number of speed bumps and stop signs and other traffic calming measures, some significant measures here on Greenpoint that were installed. We're doing everything we can as quickly as possible, and we're just very thrilled to be working with the Department of Transportation that understands how important this is and how critical it is to avoid any possible tragedies before they occur. That's what this is about. So one of the tools in the toolbox in terms of making our communities safer are these neighborhood slow zones, which are really important. And these are the first two to be announced in our district, and we're thrilled that the Department of Transportation has chosen these two areas, fairly significant areas in our district, fairly significant stretches of territory where we will see additional street calming measures, additional safety measures that will be introduced, making sure that everybody's safer. So in this location alone, we expect to have 20 speed bumps, and in the Sunnyside Gardens / Woodside location, additional 17 speed bumps. You can see there's additional signage already up indicating that this is a neighborhood slow zone, and I think Commissioner Hall will probably speak to some more specifics about what this means for our community. But this is, make no mistake, a very, very big deal. We are committed to Vision Zero, and Vision Zero starts with our children. It starts with young people. We have to make sure that not one young person ever loses their life on the streets of New York. And what we're doing today, and what we're announcing with the Department of Transportation, is not a culmination, but it's further in that further progress as we reach that point, God willing, of Vision Zero in the near future. So this is a great step in the right direction. I want to thank all of my staff, Jason Banray, who's here coordinating this, but Cody Ryder, my legislative director, he worked on the slow zone applications as one of the first big projects we gave him in the office. He mentioned that to me just before we came over. So I want to thank Cody and congratulate him. This is a big victory for all of us. But we can give Cody a round of applause. Our staff takes this very seriously. We care so much about this issue. So I do want to say this. According to recent studies, slow zones show a 14% reduction in crashes with injuries, a 31% reduction in vehicle injuries, and a 15% reduction in the odds of pedestrian deaths. So this is proven to be successful, proven to work, proven to make neighborhoods, communities, and schools safer. And we know that we've had some issues here surrounding PS 199 with speeding, cars going too fast. And this is a large school. A lot of kids go to school at PS 199, and we have to do everything we can to slow down 47th Avenue, Greenpoint Avenue, and we've done some things already. Today we do even more, and we'll do more if it is required to make sure that every child, all of these wonderful, great children, are safe. So thank you all for helping us to make this happen. So.